They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
Being a serious business owner takes hard work, patience, and a drive to keep moving forward. So it's important to find a serious business card that goes the extra mile. With the Venture X business card from Capital One, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. And with big purchasing power, you can spend more and earn more. This is your sign to take your business to the next level. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
So you never played growing up? Did you play at all? Wow. Okay.
My friends had every Thanksgiving, they would have this kind of Thanksgiving bowl. The different families would play.
Yeah.
And I remember I joined that once. My dad was not sporty. So
no, stickball.
Stickball, yeah. And he would talk about fist fights. And he was I don't know. That's not a fun sport. Yeah, exactly.
That's an electric Thanksgiving. Hey, what are we going to do today? Should we play football?
Come on, Grandma! Come on. I mean, my grandma could take a punch, man.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a Wondery show brought to you by Reese's Oreo Cups. That's right, that delicious peanut butter cup with the Oreo cookie inside. Oh, I love this. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Shout out to the Tigers. Shout out to the Bearcats. Steamrolling Northwestern State. Shout out to the Boot. No, I ain't hating on nobody. Shout out to Northwestern State down there in the Boot. But the Bearcats were rolling, baby. We put up a bunch of points. So let's go, Cats. Keep this thing rolling. I think we got Kansas in 2 weeks, man. They come out here to play the Jayhawks, man. That'll be a fun one to talk to everybody in the surrounding areas. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. And Jason, as we always do, please tell everyone what we have coming up in this episode of New Heights.
Well, 92%ers, we're going to talk a little bit of a Chiefs-Eagles game at Arrowhead. We're also going to get into the rest of week 2 and check in on the Heights Hotline and answer some of your no dumb questions. But first, let's get to a special edition of New News. Here to help us with this special edition from the College of St. Rose. You know him from his 6 years on Saturday Night Live as the Emmy award-winning host of The Tonight Show, or as the guy who threw Travis's putter into a lake in Las Vegas. Please welcome Mr. Jimmy Fallon!
Oh, my goodness. I'm so happy to be here. Honored. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good, nice and long one. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's crush it. Thanks for having me.
This is incredible.
I'm such a big fan of the show. First-time caller. I'm just so excited to be here. I love it.
Dude, I love it. And Jimmy, thank you for throwing that thing away. I haven't missed as many putts. I'm still missing putts, but that putter is you throwing that in the lake made my life so much better on the golf course. Thank you.
Can I just tell the story just so anyone who hasn't heard it?
I would love to hear it because I've heard Travis's version of this, but I would love to hear Jimmy's version of this.
So I think this is the first time we ever met, Travis, right?
Yes, at 8 a.m. 8 a.m.
We didn't know each other yet. We're at a golf tournament. Justin Timberlake does this golf tournament in Vegas. We're playing this course, and it's Travis and Patrick Mahomes versus me and Justin Timberlake, and it's great. And gosh, you guys are really good. And I think you ended up winning. You won the whole tournament, but you didn't like your putts. You were putting terribly.
It was horrendous. It was bad. Pat did all the putting that day. Yes.
Yeah, and you were like, dude, but we were having fun. I was like, dude, we're totally hitting it off. It was great. Do you remember I had a crazy chip in shot?
Dude, out of the bunker. The devil's butthole, dude. I haven't called a bunker anything but that.
Devil's butthole, dude. That's the name of that bunker. And so I sank it. It was unbelievable. Right from the bunker into the hole. It was great. So we're on the 17th hole, I want to say, and it's a hole surrounded by water. And then you missed the putt. And it was kind of and you go, darn it, I missed the putt again. Like, it's just been terrible today. And so I looked at you and I said, like, hand it over. Give it to me.
Come here. Give me it.
Yeah, give it. I'm thinking that he's going to give me the ball. And I was going to take his ball and throw the ball in the lake.
Yes, yeah.
So I go, give it to me, and we don't really know each other, so he just gives me his putter.
Like, oh, so you're going to show me how to do this.
There's a crowd of people watching, Jason. So I my brain had to make a quick decision. Like, do I give it back and explain that I wanted, or just throw the putter into the lake? So I just roll with it. I'm like, and I whipped the putter into the lake, and he looked at me like, dude, what? What are you thinking? What is wrong with you?
The shackles were off me at that point, though. I was like, oh, I'm free.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it sounds like you did you a favor. Get rid of that fucking thing. That putter was not where it was at.
The worst thing ever, dude. But
you were laughing at me. You were like, dude, what? And I go, and even Timberlake was like, why would you do that, bro? Like, that's so rude. I go,
it's so funny.
Yeah, because I'm like, I didn't even know you, but you were a good sport about it and laughed about it. And I think that putter is still at the bottom of the lake.
It never made it out.
Yep. Nope. The wind ended up naming it after me, saying you got to know when to fold them and you got to know when to hold them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Travis Lake or is it?
Lake Travis over there at the Wynn. Anybody you can go over to the Wynn. If you end up playing the Wynn golf course, it's right there on between 17 and 18.
I told them that they should install a GoPro.
To remember forever, man.
They should install a GoPro camera underwater, like a live stream of just fish swimming past your putter. Yeah. Why not?
So
I mean, next time, Jimmy, just do us all a favor and just throw Travis into the lake. That's how you elevate this.
Yeah, the next move.
Yes.
I'm gonna be checking my six every single time.
Hey,
let's go! Let's go!
1587 prime,
dude. If you ever find yourself in Kansas City, dude,
I got a nice football that was sent to me from Travis for the new steakhouse. It's officially happening.
It's
officially happening. Yeah, actually, as this airs, the day this airs on Wednesday, it'll be up and running. It'll be the first day open to the public. So,
are you working on planning the wedding? Are you doing this now? Is that the next?
That's the next step. That's the next step in it all.
Don't stress about it. Too. I remember thinking about it with my wife.
That one's going to be easy. I just got to figure out if win a football game first.
Yeah, you got to do one of that.
The wedding planning will be easy compared to trying to figure out how to fucking catch a goddamn football.
Yeah, you got to do DJ or band. Are you thinking about all this stuff?
Yeah, I think we're live music kind of people, you know. So
I've seen you perform. You have to.
Oh, that's right. 8 a.m. 8 a.m.
You did AC/DC live with the band.
Ooh, yeah.
It was one of the best things I've ever heard. Jason, you must have seen Travis.
I've seen all of them, and
you've seen all the moves.
I've seen these all growing up. He's always had this in his bag. He's been a man of entertainment since the beginning. So this is not surprising.
I just go up there and I send it. I'm no Mustang Sally when Jimmy gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
That one, I really.
You looked at him and told him what chord to be in and everything, and which I was just like, oh, I don't know. You look so much more professional up there. I was just like, you said something to the band. All right, A minor.
No more fun. Key C, and I better look good right now. Yeah, and you know who never sings? Timberlake.
JT, dude.
He gets out of it every year, and I go, dude, you are a singer. Why?
Everyone is here to see you potentially sing.
Yes.
I will say this. He asked me this past year to do a duet, to go up there with him.
What?
You didn't do it?
Dude, I was so shit-faced. I was so hammered. I was like, no, I can't go up there. I can't do it. I won't be able. I won't sound good. I can't even see the words from the stage. So JT, I got you next year though. I'll sober up by the time karaoke comes around.
And I'll follow that. We're open for you guys. I know we're going to talk about some football stuff, but I also, when we get to it, I brought some questions for you guys as well.
Oh, perfect. Well,
over prepared.
Let's get to it right now.
Let's jump into it
so,
then.
First of all, can you give us a new news? We have a new news call. We would love to have a Jimmy Fallon version of our new news call. So typically we'll say new news. But we whatever artistic.
Yeah, it's your world.
This is your freedom to lead us into this segment, please.
So
new news.
Perfect. Nailed it.
With the delay, nailed it. It sounds
it's
exactly
very hard.
It sounds like three white people clapping. It's really
mirror it up. It's so perfect.
My new news is I have a brand new show called On Brand. It's on NBC. It's a business reality competition show. If you like Shark Tank meets The Apprentice meets Project Runway, you dig
Hell
this.
yeah.
It's on Tuesday, September 30th, after The Voice, and it's super fun. It's like marketing.
This is really interesting.
This is the best new news we got today, baby. Let's go.
That's some good new
sweet.
news.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it turned out great. It's like all these people from around the country, and they come up with ideas for, like, say, Dunkin'. Like, what is your new campaign, new marketing campaign? Blah blah blah. We have Therabody. We have Southwest Airlines. We just went all through all these different brands, and some of these ideas are fantastic.
Oh, I can't wait.
Some are terrible, but that's what makes the show.
That's how you come up with good ideas. You have to have the terrible ideas along the way to come up with.
That's what makes. Dude, I was hoping for bad ideas because sometimes when I watch like American Idol, I don't even make it to the end of the show. I want to watch the bloopers or the bad auditions at the beginning.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's the best part. I'm
Let's
like,
go,
and it's still good branding. So this
William Hung.
That's she bangs. William Hung that's what I wanted. I'm like, please, someone. So I got one. The first episode. This woman who's a real estate agent.
William Hung.
I got my William Hung. She's pitching an idea for Dunkin', and she's like, y'all, I know y'all have munchkins, but what I think you should have is a munch box. So you're munching on your munch box, and you're munching on your box, and you're munching, and she keeps saying,
"Oh my gosh!"
Innocently, by the way,
not even registered,
going right over.
No, and I'm crying, dude. I'm like a kid in the playground. I'm like, oh my! And she keeps saying, it's like, what's in your munch box? What's in your box? Well, I'm just munching away, and I go, stop saying munch box. This is insanity. And the guy from Dunkin' looked at me like, is this show for real? Like, is this like, are we gonna get all bad ideas like this? It was like, I don't know, dude. It was the funniest thing ever, and you'll see it in the first ep. But it was like turned out great.
I cannot wait to watch that. That sounds so epic. On this, dude.
So that's happening. But then we're also doing Sunday night Tonight shows after football on NBC. So. Which is a big deal for us. The first one is September 21st. It's the Chiefs versus the Giants.
Yeah, coming up this weekend, baby. Coming up this weekend. Let's go, baby.
Now, what
is your first win? Then right into Jimmy on Fallon. Let's go.
Come on now. So we're doing 4 of these special post Sunday Night Football shows, right?
Yeah.
And what is what is that going to entail? Is it like interviews and like you guys just talking ball? What is it?
No, it's going to be kind of like the normal Tonight Show. We got big guests. Like this weekend, we have Matthew McConaughey and Eric Church.
Okay,
nice.
But we're going to talk about
Matthew, big football guy.
I'm sure
Church is
University of Texas, I think.
Yep.
McConaughey. But I think we'll talk about. We'll have some football jokes in the monologue up top. Maybe some sports themed something in there, just so that football fans have something to watch after the game. Because sometimes you watch the game, even if it's Super Bowl, they go, and stay tuned for America's favorite dog. And you go, why? Well, that's the worst
This
programming.
is an interesting segue.
Yeah, you go, well, what is it? It's like,
I'm still all jacked up from that finish in the football game. I'm trying to see something.
Hear more about this game that just happened.
Yeah. So let's see. Exactly. I'm in the party mood. Yeah, I want to hear Eric Church. I want to keep the party going. I don't want to. Like America's next best tap shoe. And we're going to invent a tap shoe. And you go, wait, why are you airing this after football? This is odd. So anyway, it's going to be fun. We have 4 shots at it. This weekend's the first big one, and I'm excited. I mean, it's New York, which is where I'm from, but I got it. My heart's with the Kelseys.
So we won them over.
Well, I guess is there any way we can either help you prepare for talking ball, or how ready do you feel to discuss football after Sunday night?
so not ready at all. I'm the worst. I'm so bad. Dude, Mike Tirico let me be a commentator during the closing ceremony of the Olympics on NBC.
Wow. Okay.
And I realized how hard that job is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Mike makes it seem really easy. He's so fucking good at it. Yeah.
I kept talking like I didn't want any dead air at all. And I was sweating, flop sweating. I was like, yeah, these Olympians are great, Mike. They're swimming in the swimming pool and the water. And he was looking at me like, stop talking. At one point, he just grabbed my hand and he squeezed my hand like, stop.
It's going to be all right.
Just stop talking and let these athletes speak for themselves. Dude, it was the hardest gig ever. So yes, I need some help. Well, give me some lingo, or what do I talk about? There's going to be no talk about tush pushing. So
no tush push. It's a hot topic right now in the NFL.
Hot topic. Tush
but
push is
the
a hot
Giants
topic.
and the Chiefs, you guys are tush push.
They're not tush pushers.
No, we're not pushers. No, we're not pushers of the tush.
No, you're not pushing the tush. The Giants. Is this going to be a running game? Is this going to be a passing?
Well, the Giants just threw for like 450 yards this past week against Dallas.
Yeah.
It was Russell Wilson went off.
Russell
big-time
Wilson, my
quarterbacks,
man.
yeah.
I love that dude.
Yeah.
Two big time quarterbacks. So I think we're going to be airing it out this weekend.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Now, so would
Already
you do
releasing the
like
scouting report.
a 7-10 coverage? Is that what we're talking about?
7-10 coverage.
Coverages typically don't go higher than 4.
Everything I learned about football, I know from John Madden.
Nice. That's a good start.
Dude, that is a great start.
Okay.
That's how I learned everything.
Who was your team in Madden?
Houston Oilers, Warren Moon.
Warren Moon.
Moon. Let's go, man.
I loved his last name is Moon. He had number 1 on the jersey. I'm like,
yes.
What's cooler than that?
That was a very
That's
cool.
Awesome. That's an
all my
iconic
friends
jersey
were like,
too.
why?
Dope colors.
Yes, it was the best. But my dad didn't know anything about football, and so he was from Brooklyn, and so he knew about stickball and like fist fighting.
Yeah,
it was nothing.
Fighting.
No, so I really knew nothing about football. I had a Nerf football. We used to play, in high school. I think I tried out for the team, but it was one of those small towns that if your dad didn't work for the team, you weren't going to get picked.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get picked. And also I'm not that athletic, but I remember I had a Nerf football and I bought a helmet and shoulder pads at a garage sale. And I would and I had a chain link fence and I would wear this shoulder pads and a helmet with a Nerf football.
And this is electric,
be by myself.
Dude, I love it.
I had no one to pass to. I had no one to I was by myself throwing the ball in the air and catching it and then running.
So you never played growing up?
No. My friends had every Thanksgiving, they would have this kind of tournament, almost like a Thanksgiving bowl. They were on Cherry Lane, so they called it the Cherry Bowl. And all the dads would come out and play against the other dads, and the different families would play.
Yeah.
And I remember I joined that once. My dad was not sporty, so
no, stickball.
Stickball, yeah. And he would talk about fist fights.
I love it, man.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not a fun sport.
That's an electric Thanksgiving. Hey, what are we going to do today? Should we play football?
Come on, Grandma! Come on, dude. My grandma could take a punch, man. The best. My neighbor would be fighting my grandma. Yeah, why not? It's fun. What a great Thanksgiving.
It's fun.
What a great Thanksgiving.
Everyone's got a black eye cutting into the turkey.
I have some questions for you guys.
Oh, come on. Shoot.
What do you got? Shoot
how
him,
about
big guy.
all right, without naming the coach, what is the worst halftime speech you've ever heard?
Ooh, oh man! So in college, and Jason will remember this.
Oh,
in college,
yes. This is a great poll.
This is one of our favorite ones.
Yeah.
You want to do the honors? I don't know if I can.
We're playing like crap against. We're supposed to be kicking the crap out of this lower division school or whatever, and we're not playing well through the first half. And we come in for halftime. And we're just getting motherfucked left and right. And it's like zero motivation. There's no motivation.
It is just ripping ass. Just
I don't know who the fuck you guys think you are going out there and performing like it. It's just like an ass chewing, deservedly so. And then at some point, he was so mad. There was recruits. So at college games, a lot of times there's recruits that are there to hey,
this is how we do it at Cincinnati. Come and check us out. This is what the halftime.
Come to our school. You'll love it.
Yeah.
And in the middle of this rant, this coach goes, he sees this kid in the back, and the kid's wearing his high school jersey, and his jersey's number 53.
There were 2 kids, though. There were 2 kids. One kid looked like he should already be in the NFL. The kid that he saw looked like he shouldn't even be playing high school football. Like, it was kind of like, oh yeah, bring your buddy in, and like kind of like they're wearing their high school jerseys in the locker room and everything.
And in the middle of this entire rant, he's crushing us. He makes eye contact with this poor kid in the back of the room, and he says, "Who the fuck is 53?"
And the kid goes pale. It's like he just saw a ghost. He's just all eyes from around the room turned right to him. And he's got 50. He like looked at his jersey like he didn't know what number he was anymore.
He's like, is it me? You're not talking about me, is it?
You guys told me to come here. What do you think?
That's so funny, man. Get him out of here!
That was wild. That was a great one.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question that I think would be very out of the big 4 sports, football, baseball, basketball, and hockey. Which athletes are the biggest partiers? Take your time on this. I'm going to write down my guess.
Oh, I think I already have the answer.
What kind of partying? Like drinkers or like just
probably
every
everything.
night getting after it?
The most getting after it.
Who gets after? Yeah. So football, baseball, basketball, hockey. What do you think, Jason?
I think it's hockey by far. Baseball, maybe. Yeah.
I wrote down hockey.
There's some baseball guys that can get after it. Football, there's football guys that can get after it, but there's a whole nother side of football that like doesn't do it at all. Hockey, pretty routinely.
Yes, I agree.
Like those dudes are out and about in a great way.
And scary almost to a certain point where you go,
they played stickball and fist fought when they grew up.
They used to fight their grandma.
Yeah,
they used to fight your grandma every Thanksgiving. Yeah, come here, grandma. Yeah.
Any sport where it's like a badge of honor to be missing teeth, those guys get after it.
Those guys typically get after it.
I used to live down the street from my man Claude Giroux, and I would hang out with a bunch of the Flyers when they were all there, and Scott Hartnell and those guys. And
dude,
Giroux, every time we were out, he just wanted to arm wrestle me. I'm like, dude, can we just like drink and have fun? I don't want to arm wrestle right now. This is like a lose-lose for me. If I lose to you, you're like I'm twice your size. I look like I suck. And if I beat you, I'm just like this meathead arm wrestling another guy in the bar. I was friends with one Ranger, and I came to a game. He goes, "Let me know where you are because I'm going to punch someone or get in a fight with someone the first period and look at you because for you, I'm going to punch him." But I go, "Don't do that for me. I don't. What are you talking about, dude? I'm just here to watch." And he did it. He grabbed some dude. As soon as they started punching him, and then found me in the crowd like, "Jimmy,
that's for you." That's epic, dude.
I didn't ask for this.
Of course not.
You had to feel pretty honored when it happened, though.
I felt pretty tough, yeah. I looked at a couple of grandmas.
Yeah. I was about to say, it was like when grandma knocked out your neighbor. Look, Jimmy, that was for you. I'm thankful for you.
Gosh, it's so good.
Travis, for the next touchdown you score, would you be willing to do a special celebration to let me know you're thinking of me? Almost like that hockey dude.
I mean, I feel like it's got to be the same thing. We got
New York. I'm getting in the end zone in New York.
We got to go fist fight in New York.
Somebody.
I was thinking this. What if you
take my gloves off and just jump into the crowd?
Sit down in the end zone with your legs crossed. Pretend that you're holding a saucer and sip from a teacup with your pinky out.
Oh, okay.
Deal. That is. Are you kidding me? The zen I will feel in that moment.
I don't know.
Is going to be so perfect.
I like you finding the nearest grandma and just cold cocking her. That's what I
do. You.
Jimmy, that's for you, Jimmy.
There's going to be people dressed up as grandmas.
You know it.
Everyone's going to be wearing a wig and dressed like grandmas and wearing the sweaters and all that stuff.
I'm going to get a fine, and it's going to be worth every penny.
Jimmy, is there anything else as far as football is concerned that like you feel like you want to discuss? You feel pretty revved up about this?
I mean, I'm excited about this. I just don't want to, get too into it that it seems like I'm fake because I only know my knowledge is only from really watching the games and playing John Madden football. So
I'll tell you this. I think there's enough people trying to get really in the weeds or like acting like they know football.
Man,
we need people that know they don't really know football and just enjoy and talking about it. That's what we need more
just
of.
Enjoy watching the game, watching guys get their fucking head taken.
It's a different
off.
perspective.
You know what I mean?
I can't wait to watch this.
This This is going to be so much fun.
It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's a party. Keep the party going after the game. And
that's what it's about.
And Travis, this is the win. This is the first one, buddy.
Come on, baby. Come on.
This is what I'm talking about, dude. This is what we've been waiting for, okay? People are watching. Enough is enough.
Hide your grandmas in New York, motherfuckers.
Don't be a 53. Don't be a 53, dude.
And Travis Kelce has gotten in for his third score. He's already knocked out 2 older ladies. Let's see if he goes for a third.
Hat trick, baby. I'm going for the hat trick.
Yeah,
Jimmy, thank you so much, brother. Check out Jimmy this Sunday after the game, after the Chiefs New York Giants game. Can't wait to watch it, man. I'll be on a plane watching it, enjoying every minute of it, man.
You guys are the best. Keep up the good work. And anytime I'd love to come back and you can come on the show and whatever. Keep up the good work. You guys are the best. Bye, Jay.
You're the best.
Thanks,
Have a good one, brother.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you to Jimmy Fallon for hopping on. That was fucking incredible. You're the man.
I love that guy.
And in the last bit of new news, we have a very special guest episode dropping Monday, September 22nd.
Oh, yeah.
Should we reveal who it is? I don't know. Should we leave it a surprise?
We got, baby.
It's fucking Deion Sanders. Let's go.
Prime time.
Prime time, baby.
Must be the money.
Fuck
yeah,
yes.
baby.
So very excited to get Prime on.
Terps, man. Let's go.
But before that, we're going to get some bold topics to wrap up week 2 around the NFL.
Let's do it, man. My day was going great. I forgot about this game, put it in the past. Let's fucking talk about it, Jason.
Yeah, let's bring it back up to the forefront and give the people what they want. Chiefs
they want,
17. Well, they want to hear some perspective. Chiefs 17, Eagles 20. Trav, initial thoughts from this game?
Got to catch the ball. Got to catch the ball, and we give ourselves a chance. Right now, we're just not executing to the degree that we hold ourselves accountable to, and that's just it starts up top with Coach Reed and how he holds us accountable, and then us players got to hold each other accountable. I got to be there for my guys, man, knowing that they put a lot on my plate to be a good player for this team, and I need to fucking answer that bell, man. And 0-2 start is not how you envision the year starting.
Yeah.
Played 2 solid teams. The Chargers looked great again last night against the Raiders, but
yeah,
and Philly's still got a lot of great players on that team. Obviously, I love all the coaches and everybody over there, and we just got to get this thing we got to get the train rolling on the right tracks, man.
For sure.
And we're a play here and a play there away from being 2-0, and that's what we see when we watch the film. And it's all about just keep coming to work every single day and getting right.
You brought up the drop passer up front, so I think maybe we go straight to that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think Pat Mahomes after the game, of course, like everybody else, is going to put it on him. He said, to throw a tad early, but
the ball was where it needed to be when it needed to be there. I just got to get my head around out of the break, and I shot you that text telling you that it's one of those plays where it happens bang bang, and I know that that's the window that it needs to be in. I know it's coming out of armpits and ear holes of the offense and defensive line getting their hands up. And I just got to be able to get my head around right now so that I don't put myself in a position to let the ball surprise me like that. Gotcha. And it's frustrating, man. I've scored on that play a million times in my life, and obviously exaggerated, but it's something that should have never happened. And then, yeah, it cost us. It cost us big time, and that shit hurts, but we'll get it fixed.
I hear you. Well, I have no doubt you guys are going to get it fixed. Let's go right into this. One of the highlights of the freaking play was my man Josh Simmons hitting 18 miles an hour. I know we don't want to talk about that, but it's a fucking great hustle play by an offensive tackle. Obviously, the beginning portion of it was rough, but I could not help but be kind of awed at this big man rumbling and bumbling down the field.
He's a fucking unbelievable athlete. Showed tremendous effort on that play to save a touchdown and give our defense a chance to at least hold him. And
yeah,
I love him for it, man. It's effort like that that's gonna have us, in a good position moving on here. And I think as long as we keep that kind of effort, that kind of focus throughout the year, throughout the work week and everything, we're going to get this execution thing figured out, man. Yeah. And Josh, man, we already knew he was a specimen. Yeah. But that might have been my first time seeing him really open open the gate up. Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? Have you ever seen the clip of Larry Allen? It's one of my favorite O-line clips. It's one of the most impressive things I've ever seen.
I had to have.
Do you feel that? Do you think that you guys are the expectation that you guys hold yourself to, and the way it's unfolded the first 2 weeks? Like, do you feel like you're so pressing to get that first win that like is it like pressing too hard? I don't know if that makes sense.
There is a bit of like, yeah, because you try and you know how good you could be. And, you know, when things aren't going smooth and the plays aren't being made, you try and turn into Superman and you try and do too much. And that's what you mean by pressing, is that you try and do more than what is asked of you on a certain play of a certain moment and of a certain decision. It's like, oh, do I just do the routine thing, or I do something spectacular and try and make it all work?
Yes.
And I think there's a little bit of that, at least from me. Yeah. I definitely felt that. I felt that in the first game, not as much on this game. But at the same time, it's like those instincts will come, you know, will come. And I think just running this Andy Reid offense, which is, you know, hasn't failed us yet. I think running that offense to a T is, and just doing what our coaches ask us to do, our teammates ask us to do. I think keeping that focus going forward with the keeping the energy up and keeping the focus up and the attention to detail up, I think it'll all iron itself out.
One of the more things that I think is difficult as a leader and being a guy that people look to on game day is knowing, like, when am I encouraging? When am I? And it takes a sense. And I know that you, Chris Jones, Pat, Andy is the best at it, in my opinion. It's like, when is it like, come on, let's go. We got this. And then when is it like, enough is enough, or like you're not seeing a response and you need to create a scene to elicit the response from your teammates and everybody else. And sometimes it's even trying to elicit a response from yourself, but it's like, there's like this fine line that is difficult to navigate, that I think, especially when you know it needs to get corrected, you've been around, and you can't waste more time, where it's like, I don't know. Is any of this making sense? I always felt like this. I know
exactly what you're saying. Yeah. I think you kind of got to be in the heat of the battle and on the sidelines and amongst the team to feel when you need that and how to navigate that, for sure. But like you said, Coach Reid does it the best, man. I follow his lead in a lot of that kind of stuff. And and when he asked me to, you know, pick the juice up or you know, start playing with some piss and vinegar, or you know, however you want to say it. You know,
start showing some emotion. Like, goddamn, this is
the fucking tuxedo off and put the blue jeans on, baby. Let's get this thing rolling.
Here we go.
You know, I think Coach Reid does it best, man. I just follow his lead in that department.
Well, let's get to what everyone is mad about, which is the tush push. Well, I don't know that everybody's mad about it. It's definitely being made up to be a big thing online. Yeah. Which I get. I mean, listen, the one on the goal line, and I do think this play, people love to point out the false start thing. I think it is very difficult when you see these things in real time. I think people don't realize how fraction of a second we're talking about here. The one on the goal line.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, it's either you get caught or you don't. Either way, you got to stop the play. And you know, things like this happen. Refs miss calls all the fucking time. Keep it moving.
I'll say, because there's been alleging that like this is an on-purpose thing that guys are going offsides. As an offensive line, it's imperative that you get off on the snap. So you're doing the best you can to get off on it before the defender gets off on it, and exactly when that verbiage comes out of the quarterback's mouth. You're trying to time it up perfectly.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're a little bit early. And I'll tell you this, as an offensive lineman, you'd rather be early than late, because if you're late, it is a very hard play to execute. But I think the Eagles, and I mean this, they're going to be under a microscope moving forward. Everybody is going to be looking at this because of what happened, not just against you guys, but this first week too. Everybody's taking pictures of it. They're saying they're in the neutral zone. They're saying they're false starting because they slow it down to like 1,000 frames per second.
Yeah.
So they need to be very, very cautious, because the calls are going to be starting to come, and they should be. Like once it's out there and there's video evidence, rightfully so, the officials are going to be.
That's what happens. For those of you that don't understand how the NFL and these kind of plays work, whether it's, you know, a guy that tugs in routes, a guy that or wide receiver that uses his hands and uses his arms as levers.
Yeah.
If guys are doing something that's playing that line of legal or illegal on the field, it's like those tapes get sent into the NFL to review.
Yes.
So those tapes get eyeballs from the NFL, from these refs, and they get notes. And then the refs the next week go into the game like, hey, 8-7, make sure, you know what I mean, you're not using your arms at the top of your brakes. Yes. Make sure you're not, grabbing on guys, yanking on guys, doing things that you shouldn't be doing that you were doing last week. So everything gets sent to the NFL for review, and the refs then start to look for these things the following week or the weeks after.
And this is my point of the official is 70 feet away on the sideline, and he's trying to look down a line and gauge sometimes inches, right? And see who's in the neutral zone, who's getting it off. It's a very tough play for him. I do not relish the difficulty of that. And then once you go on and you start putting this out on tape, like I guarantee the team that the Eagles are playing this week, they're throwing in all of these clips to the NFL as well as everybody else on social media. The refs are going to be they're going to be looking for anything to call.
That's the thing, is that now that it's been made a big deal, they're definitely going to be looking for it.
Yeah. And listen, they're going to get a couple calls, and that's in some ways the way it levels out over time. Right. And I think that we need to give the line judges, I said this on Monday Night Countdown, I think we need to give the line judges binoculars. Like, I think that they need to be able to peek down the line and get a zoomed in, because that's the view that everybody at home's getting. They're getting the zoomed in, like, great look at it that the line official doesn't get granted. So just kind of, maybe it's a one piece. Maybe it's a telescope. Did we go telescope on the sideline? I will say this. I thought the Chiefs defended it pretty it was the best I've seen the Chiefs defend that play. They kind of stopped them on two of them from a yard, which is, I mean, that's a very hard play to stop for a yard. Chris Jones is coming off the rock. He got some knockback on a few of them. It's a very hard play to defend as is. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Got to do your job on second and third, man. Don't get caught in those situations.
I don't know. I'm also kind of tired of it. I'm tired of talking about it.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. Like, I get that there's like a hair of a second early on some of these. Some of them are legitimate false starts. Some of them I feel like fall well within the parameters of any other short yardage play. And this is the other thing. The false start thing, that thing is going to happen whether it's a tush push or a regular quarterback sneak. Guards are going to be trying to time out the snap. Good guards on short yardage runs are going to be trying to time out the snap. Like, that's how, if you're late, you're going to be screwed. So it's not like they're trying to false start.
There were a couple that were questionable, and
there was the one for sure that was very obvious that they were early.
And the other ones that you can question them whether you want to get down to the millisecond or whatnot. It's just it's not the reason why we lost the game. I don't care what anybody else says about that. We should have won that game in other aspects of the entire 4 quarters that we played football. And congrats to the Eagles. Fuck it. Keep it moving, man. Let's get to the rest of week 2. Some of the other big stories around the league. Players only meetings. They had a few teams have some player only meetings. Dolphins held a player only meeting after week 1, lost to the Colts. Lost to the Patriots 33-27 this week. They put up a few more points. Tyreek Hill, my guy Cheetah, finally got in the 3 digits again, getting the ball thrown his way. Do players only meetings work? Have you guys ever done this? I've had a few of them.
You're in a really bad state once you get to players meetings.
Yeah.
That's what, like, it's not a good place to be usually.
It's not like that meeting is going to be like some like movie, like motivational moment where everything finally clicks. Like, if you're doing a players only meeting, it's because some shit is like, you've seen some shit going on for a long time. Yeah. And you finally get sick of it and have to say something.
My view of players only means, and I was a part of them and I talked in them, a lot of the times once you get to this point, it's because you really don't know how to fix the issue. It's like a last resort to try and like, hey, we don't have an answer from a play calling standpoint or from like an actual legitimate reason to improve our play on the field. So we're going to have a players only meeting to motivate guys and make a difference. And sometimes it does. Like, I'm not trying to say that they don't work at all. I just think by the time you're getting to players only meetings, I feel like it's like almost like you're resorting to this last ditch effort to like make some overarching correction. But like, if you knew what was causing the issue, you just go up to the coach or the player or the guy in particular, or like, it just feels like they're always like these overarching things that usually don't accomplish much, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I can't remember one where I was like, win a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it has to happen. At some point, you try to keep accountability, and like, it gets to a point where once you've lost, and like the Dolphins, they've lost, like they're playing terrible. So like, you try to preserve the player buy-in and the guys on the team as like, hey man, we got to do this. We got to take ownership. So like, it kind of has to happen. But usually once it gets to that point, it's like you're so deflated and defeated. But I don't know.
It's a long year. I don't know. Yeah. Who knows what was said in this players only meeting? Obviously they came out and put up a pretty damn good effort against the Patriots.
They lost to the Patriots, Travis. Drake May fucking looked like all pro.
Jason, I still play. You can say that.
That's fair. That's fair. I shouldn't say that either. This is a real problem I have with players only meetings. Like, what the fuck are we saying in here that we don't want to say in front of the coaches? I don't understand. Like, the only reason you're doing this is if you don't want the coaches to hear it, or like you're afraid that you saying something is going to be taken a certain way by a coach. So why the fuck are you saying, like, just go and say this to the coach. If this is how you feel, just go and say it. Like, I don't understand what the purpose of,
I hear you.
Hey, let's not have the coaches in here and then say a bunch of stuff. Like, a lot of times, honestly, this is what I truly feel. It's players just trying to make like a show of like, it's time to have that players only meeting.
Yeah.
We got to take accountability. And it's like, how about we just say this in front of a team meeting in front of everybody? Why do we need to do this without the coach? Like, are you nervous to say? I never felt like, I'm not going to say this because the coach is in here. I'm just like, listen, I'm going to tell you what I actually think is going to help make us better. Why would I fucking not say that to the coach? I'm not going to be a dickhead about it. I'm like, listen, I think that if we ran the ball and did some play action, it'll help our offense out. I'm going to say that if I think that. I'm also going to say, like, hey, if you're not fucking accountable, if you're not paying attention to meetings and then MAs are happening, I'm going to say that. Like, I don't know what is happening in the players only meeting that can't just be said in front of the coaches. I've never felt like it made much sense to me.
Who's the one guy in the National Football League that you think has had the most players only meetings?
Let me think. Do you have somebody in mind? Is that what you're saying?
Of course, yeah.
Who has had the most players only meetings? Gosh, I'm trying to like think of like, who is that guy that's calling them?
I wonder if that stats out there.
You never know who calls it unless you're on the team, but
yeah,
we all know the kind of guys that are calling for him. Let's see. It's a defensive player for sure. Let's see. I don't know. Who are you about to say?
I was going to say, I'll text you. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going.
One of the other bold topics from this week, Ben Johnson returned to Detroit, and Detroit returned to what Detroit had been doing. That was kind of wild. The Lions struggled against Green Bay, which kind of makes Green Bay look even better.
Listen, Green Bay's got some guys. They've got some guys.
Yeah,
on both sides of the ball, and obviously they've been doing it for a while. But Ben Johnson return to Detroit was not what he was hoping for, with a 55-21 loss to the Lions.
Oh, he was met with "fuck Ben Johnson" chants. That seems a bit aggressive for a guy that really was really good for the Lions.
Detroit's it's a fucking tough city, man.
I'm not lying. I kind of love it. That's the way. That's the way it works. That's the way it works, man. Dan Campbell accused of running up the score.
I mean, 55 points is a lot. What were they doing at the end of it, though? What's he supposed to do? Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Once it got up by a certain amount, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of good. Ben Johnson responded, what's he supposed to do? Yeah, he could have kicked a field goal. They don't kick field goals. They go for it there. That's what he does. Amon-Ra, so the team was more fired up, especially with the offense. We were fired up. What he did for us, I mean, we'll never take that for granted. He was a big part of what we did here. But just him being over there, we wanted to show that we can still do this as players. We can still make it happen. We got a great group of guys, a great group of coaches. So we wanted to go out there and have a little show. Yeah.
I think it was definitely more so what they showed in week one and kind of the accusations that were being thrown out there that, oh, can they do this without Ben Johnson?
That's what I feel like makes this one unique. Like Brandon has in the rundown, the question, does playing former coaches get you fired up? Usually I'm excited about it. Like there's not any animosity at all.
No.
I think what makes this one unique is that Ben, I think, was credited for a lot of the Lions' success as an offense and as a team because he was such a great play caller and schemer. And I think that can lead to players being like, hey, he ain't the one out here playing at the end of the day. We're the one out here still doing this thing. And it's not a slight against Ben Johnson, but his players, I could easily see them being fired up to go and prove to people, especially with the scrutiny they faced not being able to do it the week before against Green Bay, to go out there and put on a show. Absolutely. But I never felt that way playing former coaches.
No, never.
No. What was I going to say? Ben Johnson, no. Former coaches, no. I mean, I love Doug. Doug, and when a coach gets fired, like it ain't like he left. Like Ben didn't get fired. He left for greener pastures or to be a head coach. I do think Detroit looked really good. They don't have the ground game that they've had in the past. And I think Ragnar retiring, Zeitler leaving, like it hasn't manifested, especially with the two backs they have quite yet in the way they used to be able to do it. So I'll be looking. I can't wait to watch more of that throughout the season. But this was a big bounce back game for Detroit. Jared Goff was out of his mind. Amon-Ra St. Brown was playing unbelievable. So that'll be fun to keep watching these guys because they're a fun team to watch. They're really, really fun. Let's get to the next segment. Bringing back a New Heights classic segment.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Stamp of the week.
Well, we did this last week.
Bringing it back again.
Nice.
Stamp of the week is brought to you by American Express.
Ooh, nice.
We got a lot of great options, Trav. I'll let you think about potentially the football player you want to stamp. I'm going to stamp our coach. That's right. From Cleveland Heights High School, Mr. Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones. Who? Coach Jones.
You're ridiculous. Shout out Coach Jones. What's the big guy up to?
Our high school football coach, Coach Mike Jones, is got a birthday coming up. He's turning 60 on September 19th.
Nice.
How about that?
How about it, baby?
Happy birthday, Coach.
Happy birthday, Coach.
That's right. He's also, just found this out from his wife, Coach Jones is retiring.
What?
Yeah, man.
Coach, he's
hanging it up.
He's not allowed to quit.
He's hanging it up.
He's retiring as a coach, or?
Well, he's kind of been out of coaching, I think. He's been doing the health and PE.
He's always going to be a coach.
Yeah. So, yeah, Coach Jones is hanging it up.
Well, Coach, congratulations on an unbelievable career. You got two knuckleheads that appreciated every word of advice and every disciplinary action that you gave us. I know it's one of my favorite sayings of all time.
Hit him. Hit it.
Don't be a GDI.
Don't be a GDI.
Don't be a GDI. Goddamn individual, son. I've been saying GDI in the back of my head when I see somebody out here just doing
their own shit.
Yeah. That's just fucking pointless or silly as fuck. Or I think the kids
GDI
now call it aura farming. Have you heard of this?
No, I don't even know what that means.
I'll keep it moving.
Coach Jones is one of the most, as a high school football coach, it's like exactly who you want. He was a guy that just loved his players.
Oh, yeah.
He was a mentor to so many of the kids in Cleveland Heights, and he still is, and he's been embedded in the community for a very long time. So, Coach, we're very happy for you.
Hell yeah.
Congrats on an incredible career and a meaningful career in the community of Cleveland Heights, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, big guy. Oh, man. Well, I would say this might be a little deflating after such a great stamp of the week.
We probably should have ended with that one.
But I'm going with my guy Baker Mayfield, even though Mac Jones was a close one. Mac Jones was a close one. Mac came in.
Well, San Fran?
Yeah, San Fran, played his ass off.
Yep.
But I'd say Baker, friend of the show, just a good friend. Just a great guy and a fucking ball player, man. Game-winning drive against the Texans, and has the most passing touchdowns in the entire NFL since joining the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He is absolutely rolling down there in Florida. Couldn't be happier for him. And shout out to Bake, man.
Dude, that 2-minute drill, him escaping that all-out pressure.
I don't know how he got out of there.
Dude, I mean, I don't know how you missed that tackle. I guess Baker was the one that made it happen. But,
slid on him.
I mean, it's fourth down. If that tackle happens, game's over. But it didn't.
If that broken tackle doesn't happen, it's game over.
I just love when he went down. It looked like he messed up his knee. It's like, oh no, is Baker all right? And then he immediately got up to talk
think it
shit.
might have been an ankle. It looked like he rolled it.
Whatever. It was something looked off on it. And it's like, oh no, Baker's down. And then immediately started talking shit with when presented an opportunity, forgot all about whatever was hurting him and just snapped back into Baker mode. So shout out to Bake.
Yeah.
Awesome week this week. And
how about
he's
this?
been
Bake's
balling down there.
got 12 fourth quarter comebacks in his career.
Yeah.
My guys, we're just ice in the veins when it comes down to it.
Come on now. All righty. Once again, Stamp of the Week is brought to you by American Express. All righty. Before we keep going, it's time to shout out our partners. As you know, DraftKings. That's right. Week 3 is coming up. We've got some solid matchups heading into this week's slate of games. So let's have some New Heights team construct the pick 6 on DraftKings Pick 6 with their favorite picks for the weekend. That's a lot of picks.
That's a lot of
Brandon,
picks.
Jake, please come on.
Yeah. Hey, we did so great the last
Look who
time.
it is.
We did so good the first time they let us do this. They want us to
Well,
come back again.
the first time we got the bets were voided because
We were
of Jalen
derailed by
Carter's-
spit.
Yeah.
We were derailed by
Yeah,
spit. So we're going to try to avoid that this week.
right.
But for those of you who are unfamiliar, all you need to do to create a pick set is choose 2 or more players and select whether they'll have more or less than a certain stat and play for, wait for it, huge cash prizes.
Oh, nice.
Jake, picks. Let's go.
All right. As the resident AFC East fan on this show, we got the Bills-Dolphins game. Yeah. We got the Bills-Dolphins
So it had
game
nothing to
in
do with
Buffalo.
the Jets.
Nope. But we do have the Bills-Dolphins game.
Okay.
And I'm a fan of James Cook. I think he's looking good.
Ooh, okay.
I think
nice.
Based on my assumptions of this game, I think the Bills are going to have to kill some clock. So I'm taking James Cook more than 54 and a half rushing yards.
I like that. I like that
I
pick.
like that. Are you a
All
big
right.
James Cook guy, or are you a big going against the Dolphins defense guy?
The latter, definitely
There we
the
go.
latter.
That's-
When you have a players only meeting week 1, that's nothing but a good sign for the team's defense, as we've discussed in this show.
Yeah. That would be a fun stat to come up with. Like, what are teams' performances after a player-only meeting?
This is
And how can we use this to our advantage on DraftKings?
Welcome to the New Heights players only pick set.
Players only pick set.
Okay, now let's select players from the same or different teams to add to this pick set. Do we like Josh Allen? Where do we want to go next?
we love Josh Allen. He played through that broken
Okay.
nose last week. We're all in. So Josh
Has it been confirmed that it was broken?
It was bloody. I'm going to give it to him. Bloody and
Fair
swollen.
enough.
I'm going to give him a little, at least moderate break. So we're going to go more or less than 234 and a half passing yards for Josh Allen. The Dolphins have given up a lot of passing yards, so I feel like I'm going to take more on this one too.
Got it. That's okay. So we're expecting a huge day from the Bills.
We're having a huge Thursday for the Bills.
Last one. Let's focus on the Dolphins for this one. Tyreek Hill. What is going to happen with this one? 68.5 receiving yards.
Jake, why don't you take this one?
I'll take this one. So, like we said, we think the Bills are going to be leading pretty much. So, Dolphins are probably going to have to throw the ball a lot. Tyreek, he just had a week where he caught his, got back into triple digits. He caught a 30-yard pass for the first time in a while. I'm going Tyreek more 68 and a half receiving yards.
All right.
Nice. Okay, Turtle. That all makes sense. I like it.
Turtle.
All righty.
Love it. We are only sharing.
That was enthusiastic.
Transition
Brandon.
line here, Brandon. Great pick there, Jake. We're only
you.
sharing 3 picks today, but you can make your whole pick set on the Pick 6 app now. And if you get all 6 picks correct, you at a minimum 25 times your cash. That is a large cash
25
prize.
times.
That's the
good
type
money.
of upside Pick 6 provides.
Now that everyone knows about some of the awesome picks that are available on DraftKings Pick 6, you are ready for the games.
Those of you who haven't checked out DraftKings yet can get a new customer offer. All new DraftKings customers who pay $5 will get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Available in most states, including Texas, California, and Missouri. Get in on the action now. Download the DraftKings app, Pick 6 app, and sign up using code New Heights. Ride the upside with Pick 6.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Let's move on to a little Heights Hotline, brought to you by Audible.
We're bringing the Heights Hotline back. Next caller.
I think I'm actually about to get pulled over right now. I'm actually driving. Anyway, I want y'all's opinion if you guys watched the OU versus Michigan game.
Yeah.
If we saw that power hit, do we like John Mateer? What are just our opinions on it? I was oh my God, yeah, no, I'm done for. I just got pulled over. Holy shit. Okay. Oh.
I love how excited she was to call in. She's getting pulled over. I didn't see the game. I very rarely have enough time to watch college football. I'm watching way too much NFL.
Jason, when was the last time you got pulled over?
Last time I got pulled over? Been a long time. Been a long time. You
remember the first time you ever got pulled over?
I do not. I remember getting pulled over in Cleveland Heights.
Yeah. Anybody that's ever driven in Cleveland Heights has gotten pulled over in Cleveland Heights.
They used to hide right on the other side of that brick wall.
They
still do it?
Oh, yeah.
So we don't have anything from this game?
I mean, I watched the OU game. I think the quarterback that she mentioned, he's got the 10 on. He's got the 10 jersey on, like my guy Blakey Bell, Belldozer. Woo! That's all I got for you. I think he's a fun guy to watch. So if you get a chance to watch the Oklahoma Sooners, check them out. They're pretty fun to watch.
All righty.
Hi, gentlemen. I love your podcast. I am over 60, huge Chiefs fan, but have also enjoyed Eagles at times when Jason was playing, not when we were losing on a Sunday. But my no dumb question is, what exactly is turf toe, and how can it sideline people for as long as it seems to? Burrows is scheduled to be out up to 3 months, I read, and Brock Purdy is out, and so for maybe the same thing. So please enlighten me on what turf toe is and why something so silly sounding can be such a
It does sound silly.
Let me tell you, it might have a silly name.
That shit
ain't nothing silly
painful
about it. Let me show you what turf toe is. All right.
Oh, no.
All right.
What's he doing?
This is your big toe. There's a ligament that connects that big toe down around to the bottom of the foot.
It's just you just showing this is fucking making me sweat.
Well, either way, that ligament gets sprained or it can tear. Is it a tendon technically? I don't know. It's either a tendon or a ligament or whatever it is. But that can get sprained. It can tear. There's different degrees of it. Whenever you hear grade 3, that bitch is clean off.
Great delivery.
So he can't do this.
Grade 3. That bitch is clean off.
He can't push his toe down. And if you think about it, whenever you are trying to run, do anything remotely athletic, you push off of your foot. And your toe is a big part of that. In particular, the big guy. This is a big point.
They're called your intrinsic muscles. You don't realize this, but your feet, your toes are grabbing the ground as you run. Keep going.
What happens is when it's sprained, you put like a steel plate in the bottom of your shoe to try and limit how much flexion this thing gets. Right?
That's one way to deal with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other ways they tape it down.
Yep. That's another way to do it.
Another way is tape it down.
So they try and limit how much it goes back to try and prevent the pain from happening, which is immense if it's a severe one. I mean, it's a pretty awful injury to have for anybody that's had it. In grade 3 is like you have to get surgery. You have to reattach it, and then you're out for 3 months until it gets better. It's not a fun injury. It's one of anything with your feet.
The bottom of the feet, man.
It's a painful one because it's everything.
Even anything in your foot, yeah.
Yeah.
That shit sucks, man. And like you said, it depending on how severe the injury is, whether the ligament or the tendon, I'm not even sure which one it is either, gets strained from 1 to 3 in terms of the grade. That's that's when you got to figure out, do I need surgery? Is this something I can just kind of manage throughout the rest of the year? Is it going to get better? Is it going to heal on its own? There's things like that. So that's why you see different timelines for recovery on this kind of injury. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, it sounds like turf toe, the name they came from like the AstroTurf days when the surfaces were extremely hard and you didn't have the ability to kind of like your foot is being absorbed by the ground like in natural grass, or it makes sense.
Bottom line, it sucks. It should be a way more aggressive name. Like if you hear like an ACL tear, you're like, man, that's an aggressive sounding injury. You hear turf toe, it's like, oh, he could play through that, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it is. It's a painful one, and you can rupture it. So there's even ways you shouldn't play through it if it is hurt enough.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Travis.
Hey.
I was just wondering, what was a trick that you learned, Jason, to help potty train?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
My kid just takes his diaper off or his pull-up off and just goes wherever he wants.
Wow.
All over the house. So, all right, that's my question. Bye.
I never had that. We haven't had that issue of taking it off and then going throughout the house. I'll tell you what, with each successive kid, it becomes easier because then the kid before is like learning how the other one does it. And I feel like with Wyatt, she was the first one that you actually had to like proactively get her to go on the potty. And the way we potty train her is you can see him just starting to shit. Like it ain't like hard to spot. Like when she goes off into the corner and you just see her face starting to go like, do you need to poop right now? Why? And then you're like, hey, let's go up on the potty. Once they get to a certain age, you're like, hey, let's go up on the potty. And she's like, I swear to God, this is how you do it, Travis. You'll find out. You see them, and then they also start getting old enough that they get a little bit like self-conscious about it. So they'll just kind of like wander off for a second, and then they'll be gone, and you'll be like, I know what she's going to do. And she's trying to go get some privacy to go shit in a corner. And you're like, hey, let's go up on the potty. And then you just put the potty seat down, take the diaper off, put her on, and then eventually she likes shitting on the potty. The peeing is a little bit, they gotta grow into that. They gotta get tired of the uncomfortableness of the diaper, and then eventually they start peeing on the potty, and that's the way we did it. A couple of them would take their diapers off, but we would usually put them back on before they started peeing all over the house. So yeah, that's our strategy for potty training.
Nice. Ed Kelsey would just say tie it in a knot, but I guess you don't have a you don't have
That's not an option for us.
That's not an option.
And to be honest, I couldn't tie mine into a knot. That's not an option for me either. All right, what else we got?
All right, that does it for Heights Hotline, brought to you by Audible. And shout out to Audible for sponsoring the New Heights tailgate in Kansas City. I heard it was a huge success. The 92%ers showed up and hung out with us before the game. And here are some highlights. Jason's earrings were a big time commodity here. Let's see those. Nice. Buffalo, Jason. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty badass.
On an Eagles fan. Look at that.
Travis tweet shirt. That's pretty fucking funny. That's a great tweet. That's a banger. That's a good evening right there. Gotta see what's popping. It's a great shirt too. I kind of want one. And then the Andy Reeds. What happened here? A bunch of Andy Reeds lookalikes. That's pretty fucking funny. Well, shout out to the Andy Reeds. A good Andy Reid lookalike is always a classic. We're working on bringing one of these to Philly, actually, coming up soon. So, guys, stay tuned for that. And appreciate you guys coming out. Yeah, baby. To old KC Live for the New Heights tailgate out in Kansas City. And that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Thank you so much to our guest, Jimmy Fallon. Make sure you're subscribed to the New Heights channel on YouTube and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts. Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show brought to you by Reese's Oreo Cups, those peanut butter cups with the Oreo cookies. It's the greatest invention known to man. And please, do not forget what we have for you on Monday. We got Deion Sanders, prime time, Coach Prime himself, sitting in the hot seat with us on Monday. You're not going to want to miss it, man. Just one of the most electric human beings you will ever come across. And please follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the weeks. And thanks to our New Heights production team for always making us look better than what we are. And to the 92%ers, Appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you guys Monday with Prime Time.
What do you think my order would be if I went to your steakhouse?
Ooh,
Jason, you no wrong answer. I really think. What do you think that Jimmy Fallon would order at the steakhouse?
There's a pastrami appetizer.
But in real life, though, in real life.
I think you're going with a sea bass. You're not even getting steak because you're a smart man.
Because you're a smart man.
You're a man of culture and
sea bass. It's really funny.
You get the sea bass in the middle of the country. Gotta love it.